This is a quick look at the unique monitoring modes that CimTrak offers. A monitoring policy can be set up with these modes to monitor some objects, files, folders, registry keys, services, users, groups, whatever it may be. A baseline of these objects is taken. That way we can see when they deviate from this point. In log mode, these changes are reported in real time with full forensic details. I have this set up on my Windows 22 server as well as the other monitoring modes, and I have log mode on this folder. So as we go into this folder and make some changes, deleting files, adding new files, this will instantly be reported right back in our web console. Here in the changelog, I can see those files that were deleted, the files that were added, the process that was used to make those changes, the user who made the change, full path of the file that was affected, process ID, thread ID, and a lot of other forensic details, all right here instantly in real time. The next monitoring mode is update baseline mode, which will still log the change. What's different in that baseline that's taken is not only do we hash the files, we also take a copy of them and store them in the master repository server in an encrypted and compressed format. Also, as changes take place, we take incremental snapshots as these changes occur. So here again, I can delete, add, but now let's modify this configuration file, maybe removing some lines, adding a new spooky virus that may consist of many lines, changing the IP address here, and I'll put my name. Control S to save. We'll come back to the console. All of these changes are found in the changelog for this monitoring policy. Again, the deletes, the adds, the modify is now here. The same information, the who, the what, the when, the where, but now this change I made with Notepad, because in this mode we're storing the content, now I can compare against the previous state and see what changed in the file side by side, line by line. Things in blue have been modified, green has been added, and red has been removed, with the full comparison available as well, or getting right down to the exact changes line by line to get around that. And the file attributes will be listed here at the bottom too. Maybe it's the size, the hash, read or write only, the hidden or archive flag. If any of these things change, you'll get notified. But next up is restore mode, which will restore any change automatically, self-healing the directory back to my baseline. So maybe I delete these files. CimTrak will recognize that they're gone and puts them right back where they belong automatically. In fact, the files I deleted are still here in the recycle bin. This was an actual transfer from the master repo in real time. Now we add a new file. Maybe it was a virus or something bad. CimTrak sees it doesn't belong, takes it right out. Modify a file. Delete all the text. Control S to save. Timestamp and size changed, and there it goes back to normal. In the log now we will see those things I tried to delete were simply replaced from the repository, while the files I added were removed. I could download these for investigation, or maybe analyze them right here using one of the 3 file reputation services that we can integrate to learn if it's a threat, whether it be Google Virus Total, Palo Alto Wildfire, or Checkpoint Threat Cloud. And here I can see Virus Total is showing me that all these antivirus engines think this file is safe. But if it was bad, we could add that to our blacklist to see if it gets added to any of our systems in the future, or if it's been on our systems in the past based on the history we have saved. Lastly, deny access mode stops the operation before it occurs. Try to delete these, it's not going to work. Even though I'm an admin, I cannot make these changes go through. I can't add, I can't delete, I can't modify anything. is completely locked down. And again, if I go back, I will see here that all those adds and deletes I just tried, they were prevented from occurring. The same information we had before, the who, the what, the when, the where. You can mix and match these modes anywhere you like, one mode on one folder, another mode on one or two files. It's up to you. You can even mix and match them on the same item. Here, based on a file action, maybe if it's added, you want to log the change because you want to know. Maybe if the file changes, you want to update the baseline so you can compare or maybe revert. But if something deletes, no one should delete here. Let's restore that back automatically. So there's lots of power of these monitoring modes, using them in different scenarios, different use cases, and different locations of your systems, as well as the ability to create templates for these rules to send them to multiple systems or groups of systems who may also require them. Thanks for watching. This was the monitoring modes for CimTrak.